Hello, welcome. I'm your host, Elizibar. We're talking about Renew Your Vows 22. I've been looking forward to this book like since the last one came out. I've been ready for this, man. I need to know what Mr. Sinister is up to. So let's find out. We start off, Spider-Man's gonna do some detective stuff. Oh, I'll plug into this map app and we'll go from there. But Annie's like, hey, Normie sent me some text messages. I think he might be in trouble. He might be in trouble. So we get this great pose as everybody goes out the window. Some very classic Spider-Man poses. When I first looked at this, I thought there was something wrong with her arm, but then I realized it was just the red webbing pattern was kind of slashed across her shoulder at what feels like a weird angle. It messed up with the line of the muscles, you know? I really think writing-wise, Jodie Houser is finding her legs, as they say. Art-wise, Scott Koblish, I think, needs a little work here. Some of it doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all. I feel like this thing is at a different height than it usually is, because you should be able to see the bottom of this page if I do that, and you can't. But okay, so we'll just do this. Look at Norman's mouth. You go ahead, grimace like that. Go ahead, see what it looks like. It doesn't look like that. Your teeth don't do that inside your mouth. This is actually really hard and really unnatural looking, which I'm going to let go because it's Mr. Sinister. He's a shape-shifting evil guy, so I think we can let that go. More classic spider poses here as they go swinging. Although this panel here, yeah, the camera got lowered or something from... Anyway, this panel here doesn't look... I'm not sure what she's doing. She's like doing a twirl, I guess. Probably because she's trying to turn. You can kind of see that. I think that's her in the silhouette panel, which I really like the silhouette panel here. And I think that's her right there. So you can see she's continuing through that move. But I don't know what that move is. Oh, and here's Spider-Man writing. I was just here too. I swear supervillains have no respect for the schedules of hardworking heroes. Like, just a little bit of snark. Mary Jane, we don't know it's a supervillain. It's always a supervillain. Like, it's kind of lame, but it's an attempt at making Peter Parker funny. So they're getting ready to have a fight. They break in. Window's still unlocked. It's either good luck or a trap. And it's always a trap. Okay, that one was kind of lame. She has one of her little freak-out attacks. I really like the effect on that panel. And then the bad guys show up, and they have a pretty good fight. And the fight's pretty good enough that we're going to skip the fight. And I'm not going to show any of it to you until we get towards the end. So is this the page I want to show? Yeah. So we see that the clone of Spiderling is not actually anything like her, not a clone at all. So why do we have that weird spider vision link thing going on? I don't know. And my favorite panel of the book is actually right here. So Mary Jane's like, so how are you doing after that attack? Which looks sort of like the attack she had. Shouldn't we go check on Dad? Look. I really like that look on her face. Like, that is one of the most actually natural, like, sequences of emotions. You know, daughter's like, oh, are you okay, Mom? I'll be fine. How are you doing, kid? Oh, I don't want to tell my parents about my spider vision link thing. Distraction. Like, that flowed. The little spider family has great interactions. And then they continue the fight over here. Filing cabinet to the head. You go, Mary Jane. They take the mask off of that last one. We're just going to show that. Okay, that's just wrong. And this is coming from the guy who had 6 arms once upon a time. Yeah, Peter, that's definitely just weird. Oh, and then that guy's got a spider mouth. Ugh. So they go down the elevator, rescue Norman. Look at her face. Look, I love her. Oh, God. It's totally overacted, but I think Spiderling had something important to tell us. Let me guess. You and Normie are a thing. What? Dad? Oh, I like it. I like it. This is like classic dad move right there. Classic dad move. So they rescue Norman. And Norman's freaking, he has an army! I don't like his eyes there in this panel. Too much pinpricky. Especially when you see his eyes down here. They actually look like real eyes. The mouth actually, that's actually a real human emotion. I'm not sure what's going on with this mouth. It's a little too wide. Teeth don't stick out that far past your lips. Like here, that makes sense. But here it doesn't. At least we're not looking at horse teeth. And there was somebody's legs. Hold on, give me a second. I think it was Annette's leg in one shot. Annette, Anne, whatever her name is. Can't even remember people's names. There was one shot in here where her leg just looked totally, completely wrong. And let me see if I can find it for you. I'd flip through the book while you're watching, but... Oh yeah, it was on this page, right here. Okay, see her leg here. This is the left leg. It's probably further away from us. Even if she's like twisted at the hips or something, this leg is probably a little further away from us. Look how wide it is here. Now look over here. No amount of muscle clenching is going to make your leg do that versus that. This looks like a real human leg. This is something I doodled very quickly, and I'm very bad at doodling. The art needs a little work. The art needs a little work. The writing was fun. And I'm very much enjoying the cover, or the coloring. Who did the cover? A little Steve Ditko tribute. Beautiful. I guess the cover was also by Scott Koblish. I wish all the interior art was as good as the cover art. I mean, even here on the front page, that doesn't look right. Teeth don't stick out that far past the lips. I gave Mitch Gerads a bunch of crap for his big Barda looking like something out of a Picasso painting. That looks like something like approaching that, I mean, even her whole face here doesn't look that good. It's done quickly, I think, is the problem. This was done quickly. Not sure what it looks like it was hurried. Because there are other places where the faces look pretty good, like here. It's on the same freaking page. Look at the way her face looks. Like she's concentrating on her phone, she's looking down at it. Mary Jane's pose looks a little weird there, but she's coming through a window, so it's like in a Disney movie, never pause a Disney movie because you'll see something terrifying. I think that's just what's going on there. I'm liking it. I'm liking the story. The last page I didn't show it to you, but it's a pretty cool page. It's the clone from the Norman laboratory with Mr. Sinister, like the whole army of them going off to the X Mansion. So I think the next book is going to have a bunch of X-Men in it, which really excites me. I think that's cool. That's going to be so cool. I will see you all next time. Actually, looking at this cover, they're like... I don't like that they're all the same. They're all the same figure. Whatever. I guess if they're supposed to be clones, that kind of makes sense, right? I'll see you guys next time. I'm really enjoying Renew Your Vows, even though me and the art sometimes have disagreements, but we got past the really bad horse teeth like 5 issues ago. So this is still an improvement. We just got to keep going, keep moving forward, keep getting better. And I will see you all next time. Until then, bye-bye.